gem of New England as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, along the sideline. You look at the Clippers. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
First team foul.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Credit has to go to this coaching staff. The style of play fits this roster, and every guy seems to be accepting his role.
That's an 8-second violation.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And the basket is good.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Outside for George. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Out to Morris. Left side, Wall. Down low. Here's Zubats. And the rejection by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And stolen by Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Wall. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Outside for George. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Smart. Brown right side. Now White. Covered by Wall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
That's his first.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And the rejection by Zubac. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
In the corner, it's Morris. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Celtics on D. Outside Griffin. Nice ball movement by Boston. And George with the stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Pritchard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Right side Wall. Taken away by Williams. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
The Clippers, 10. Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. And the basket by Tatum.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Williams, that's good. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. To the paint. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession. Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And the Clippers call time here. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Morris. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Here's Horford. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Inside, pulls up, and another basket for Boston.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Over to the wing. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Back to White. Over George. And it's White missing. Clippers trail by 7. A 3 from Leonard. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Celtics.
26.
They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And the Celtics with possession here. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Tatum. Outside, White. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Over in the corner, Brown. To the middle. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Coffee can't get it to go.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Down low. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jackson has the open look. Al Horford with the rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Back to Smart. To the paint. Trying to find White. Gets it to him.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Smart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Clippers call time here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Right side, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Pass to Brogdon. Down low. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Celtics leading by 12. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. Fast break chance.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Boston foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. George with no one around.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
And that one's good, Griffin.
I love the play call, and Blake with the strength, but also the touch to dominate inside.
Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Celtics leading by 9. The Celtics working the ball around now. Griffin trying to get open. Horford no luck. Pass to Wall. Here's George. And he gets the bucket. George has got 8 points.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Brown. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back at the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
On your feet, let's make some noise.
Now Wall. Inside. Here's Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to White. Now here is Horford. Shoots over Zubats. That one a little long. Leonard with the ball. He shoots again. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Boston making a switch here. Over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Celtics.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor. And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Morris. There's the triple. And George is good for three. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Back to Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Clippers.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Smart up top. Back to Tatum. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To the inside. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
To the middle. And stolen by Horford. Back to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Right side, George. Beyond the arc. It's good on the putback.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Pass to White. Back to Horford. To the inside. On the left block. Clippers leading by 4. Outside, Wall. And Leonard has it in the corner. The three from George. It's hauled in by Brown.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And that That's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. George looking over the floor. This one for 3. No good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in.